Okay. We shall equip Sarasvati, why not? This is a bad idea. One way to go about this quest is to fuse a Kaiwan, then fuse Tadraja on another persona, preferably one that resists physical, and then do stuff. Because this boss... yeah. Alright. This guy...
there's one enemy! Smash it!
...is the Contrarian King.
It's pretty weak, so I bet this'll be a cinch.
I don't have his information conveniently next to me, but I do remember that he is immune to fire. He absorbs it. Contrast to what he's going to make you, to what he will make you think in a, say, half second. We're not going to bother with Sukukaja, because Yosuke is a fucking beast. I did not plan for that, and I'm happy. That deals a good bit of damage. Yeah, red one. It's a trap. This fucker absorbs fire. He is not weak to it. He absorbs it. I referenced that fact when I was fighting the monkeys in Digital Devil Saga 1, I believe, after they made me look like a complete dumbass. So, dealing with this guy. First, this guy's main attack is, well, 5 kinds of painful, so attack down. And for the rest, just whack him.
Couldn't quite beat it.
Yukiko can't really do a whole lot since, as I've said, he is immune to fire, but she can guard. And after a few turns, she can heal.
That's some thick skin.
Kill Rush, as you can see, when guarded, doesn't deal a whole lot. Tarunda helps. Now, to make sure that this fucker is gonna do, in total, jack and shit, I'm going to cast Marakukaja, which casts Rakukaja on everyone. This guy can attack me all he wants, he is not going to do jack.
Finish it off.
And if you believe that, you are a dumbass. If you forgot, this is a Shin Megami Tensei game.
Alright.
Being mostly immune to something just means that you can die. Just means you die less often.
Amazing, Sensei! Keep it up!
Hysterical Slap, for instance, I think can inflict rage. And if that happens, you are all kinds of fucked. Now, I do want this guy to die, so... Mataru Kaja! And then... start whacking.
Someone finish it off.
You can go, you can start healing. You... whack.
That's some thick skin.
Okay. At this point, he will start using his special skill, which is a special version of Rampage, which deals a whole lot of damage and has a chance to hit 3 times, if I remember. It also hits all enemies. That is to say, our entire party. As such, this guy has got to die.
I can't defeat it.
Thankfully,
That's some thick skin.
his attack reverted, and our defense is starting to revert. Okay, so apparently I didn't cast Taronda and Mataru Kaja at the right time. If you cast Rampage, Chi, I'm gonna stroke you. Stroke you?
I can't defeat it.
Choke you.
Counting on you. Persona.
Thank you, Mostly.
Okay, let's go.
So yeah, that fight was a bit of a dumb, right? But we do get courage for it.
Amazing, Sensei.
And a level, incidentally.
Another level for me.
I didn't switch to Sarasvati for EXP, but
I leveled up.
I don't care. 900
Have I gotten a little
isn't
stronger?
that much. I'm not gonna do that fight again. Especially because I managed to do it without getting a single rampage off. Now you have access to this room. Funny story, but you can gain access to this room without fighting the boss. If you go into the TV world after saving Yukiko, but before the date the boss shows up, there is a certain date past which this boss will show up. He always will show up after you unlock the second dungeon, or next dungeon. You can freely access this room and get this without fighting the boss. That will require going to the TV world, however, and could easily take 2 time slots worth of time, so I'm not going to do that. Yukiko, however, is going to get her pretty much the weapon she's going to be using for the rest of the game, because plus 50 SP. And Yukiko is not much of a damage dealer. Return to entrance. Thankfully, that guy is now dead, and thusly I can get on with my life. Technically, I didn't even need Mataru Kaja or anything, I just needed a strong party. Anyway. What am I doing here? Sun Phoenix. I do like the idea of Garula, but I would have to inherit way too many skills. That is sad. Lamia. Strong to fire, elect, and no death. Nice. Pretty impressive. But yeah, I am going to go back to the steamy bathhouse and get some stuff. Incidentally, I do not have all the items required for all the quests I plan on finishing. I have the angel statue, the demon statue, and all of that shit. But I am in fact still missing stuff. In fact, I'm missing a fitting board, I see. Fuck. Alright, Saki. So I'm still missing the fitting board, I think. I don't think it's in there. The fuck is the name for this again? Material, right. More to the point, I'm also missing... Holy shit, I have none? Really? Thick hide or smooth fabric? I'm gonna check. I was checking my walkthrough while video was rendering or shit, so yeah. I need thick hides, a whole 10 of them. So yeah, I need that. So I still have a good few enemies to kill. Thankfully, it drops from enemies that I can run into in this area. Actually, no, I need to go to floors 5 to 8. The point is, the enemy in question that drops those thick heights is the Dancing Hand. Which, if you forgot, is the glove thing that is weak to nothing and has a tendency to cast stagnant air. Now watch as I get into a battle, get an Arcana chance, and lo and behold, that Arcana chance, that didn't happen. That Arcana chance is going to be either Judgment or Death. I should do that.
There are 3 enemies. Careful!
Why do I still have you equipped? Does anyone have Miragi? I think, you do. Yes, you do. But you don't need EXP. Else? Nope. It's a good thing I have a source of Mazio at least. Oh, Sarasvati.
3 enemies. Let's get through this.
Uh-oh.
Yuki-chan, that was
Kinda hoping Yukiko got a turn first.
It's over.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
down. Good idea, Yuki-chan. Yuki-chan, beat an enemy. Keep going.
Just make sure that guy's dead.
Yuki-chan, beat an enemy.
Murder this guy. That is not the way to murder the thing. Enemies casting wall spells. Really annoying.
Yosuke's in danger. He needs help.
Shall we?
Yes, that weapon is a wee bit too large for Yukiko. In fact, she has a tendency to smack her face with it. I'm not the one to check the animations in this game, okay? I just noticed it. Shiny. A Kintabi something. Worthless. Sure, it's a lot of attack power, but... You know, I kind of want to hit stuff. Might be useful for a boss if I was constantly using Sukuna and Sukukaja. Come to think of it. That did not happen. Come to think of it, I guess Yosuke can supply the Sukukaja, but for the boss that's coming, that is not useful because I have other plans. You fucks again.
I smell 3 enemies. Don't get careless. Someone else's turn.
I did not mean to do
3
that.
enemies left.
I am 5 kinds of fucked. Yep. Only one of them got a turn, huh?
Smooth, Yuki-chan. 2 enemies defeated.
That could have been a whole lot worse. So swing or a miss with those Wanderer's mages. The thing is, they kind of like Ma spells, so yeah, this rage. Now I'm going to get rid of resist dizzy because, as you've seen, that is not really all that threatening. Gotcha. I think I can get rid of Secunda for that. Since, you know, Legion has that. Another shiny. Disguise Mask. That's another ailment thing. Silence. Funny that. Oh boy.
I smell 3 enemies. Don't get careless.
Nothing worse.
It's not going down.
Could have been slightly worse. Did I not heal Yosuke and Yukiko?
3 enemies left.
Well done. can she resist that? And again, that is 41 damage, and she resists fire.
Please come again.
Can you imagine the damage if that hit Chie? Yeah. I'd be scraping her off the wall. Off the floor, rather. Oh boy. I do not have enough stuff. I'll be doing a bit of grinding then. And why yes, I do plan on doing that on screen because it's part of the damn game. I just cut out all the grinding, you're not gonna have a game left. You're gonna have half a game left. It's not like you can't just skip the videos. As if waiting for Yukiko's turn helps. Of course it does, because I got a freaking advantage. I think this attack, actually.
Couldn't quite beat it. Persona! Let's ready?
Thank you.
Have I gotten a little stronger?
Recarm! Revive skill! Would have been so much more would have been so useful back when I got murdered by the Wondrous Mages. Except it was Yukiko that got her ass handed to her. Speaking of the devil. One thing I could do is use Tentoripool, try to panic them, but I prefer to try and kill them. Like so.
3 enemies left.
Could use Rampage there, but that has pretty bad accuracy, so let's not. Principality. I want you. Now that I'm full on.
You did it, Sensei.
Nice.
Level up.
Yeah, I'm gonna be over leveled as hell for the next boss, but as I've very, very clearly demonstrated in my test video of said boss, that amounts to roughly jack shit. Anyway, I'm full on fusion fodder, so yoink. It is tempting to do the rest of his grinding off screen though, because it is a bit of a pain to continuously. It takes a few minutes for the video to actually be saved on a computer so that I can record again. Priestess High Pixie. Nice, but you have nothing that I truly desire. So what can I fuse with you? Actually, I should just do that. I can fuse I can fuse a Starkai 1. Try and get a I can do that. See if we can get Tetracard. It's certainly going to be useful. It is most definitely going to be useful. We shall do that. I don't care. We will have Tetracorn. We're gonna have to fuse this bastard before we'll be able to make use of it, but we have access to Tetracorn now. Lovely. Emperor Satana. There's the Empress Titania, but I have plans for you. Hierophant Unicorn. Not useful. Look at that. Weak to wind and death. That's just a joke. Here's Jadong. I did not know you were that high level, honestly. Yeah, this is the fucker we have to fuse, crap. Rampage on, thank you. I might just do that. Oh ho 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 ho. If I do that, I'm gonna fuse you. I do not care what is necessary, I will fuse you. Freaking Ose. To give you an idea of how overleveled I am, Ose is the go-to persona for the next dungeon boss. Yeah, I'm a tad bit overleveled. You know the funny bit? I'm not done overleveling. Not anywhere near done. Admittedly, those thick hides, I don't need to get them right now. I can wait until the next dungeon to get them. But if at all possible, I'd rather not, because I'd have to keep track of how many I have, and then I'd have to get some more later. I don't want. I am not good at that stuff. How often in my Oblivion LP have I demonstrated my inability to count using triple-digit numbers? Using double-digit numbers in a few instances, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, back to Yuko's Castle for a second, because there's a fitting board that I require, and they drop from the table. That is immune to everything except for Garu. These two.
Enemy shadows. You get
I
to go
don't
first.
even care anymore.
How's that?
Also, that is a video, so give me a second. As soon as I have a chance to save here. That'll do.